treat in store for the biggest fan of Boston Market. Cody standing by with the news of the weird.
Like a really big treat. Like, careful what you wish for, kind of big. Apparently, if you want to get the drop on a pro wrestler, you just have to get him while he's down, or maybe while he's eating. Newly crowned inaugural All Elite Wrestling world champion Chris Jericho reported his title belt went missing when he was dining at a Longhorn Steakhouse in Tallahassee, Florida. Apparently, when Jericho left the airport, he picked up some luggage that wasn't his. So while he was eating, his limo driver took the items back to the airport. But when he came back to pick it up, the belt, it was gone. Less than 24 hours later, though, the department says someone found the belt along a local highway and turned it in. Authorities posted a photo of one of their officers holding the gold. That's a brave person.
Right? Or
you see that belt and you're like, well, maybe. But then after a while, you're like, ooh, it's Chris Jericho. He's going to pummel me. If you're feeling a little hoarse, it's probably not a good idea to get on a plane. But in this case, I guess it's all right. Lots of strange service animals make their way into the main cabin on airplanes these days. And Flirty, the mini horse, is no different. Travelers at Chicago's O'Hare International Airport were surprised to see hooves lining up to check in and their annual usual suitcase wheels. Even the pilot snapped a photo. Flirty, who is very popular on social media because everybody knows, everybody loves a Flirty on social media, is described by his human handler as Psych and Mobility Service Horse. And according to American Airlines, it is in fact a trained service animal.
Cool.
Flirty. Fly, Flirty, fly. Scientists in Scotland have created an artificial tongue in hopes of separating real high-end whiskey from the fake stuff. The artificial tongue has 1 billion taste buds. Tiny slices of gold and aluminum coated with chemicals react differently when they come in contact with whiskey. The high-tech tongue only has a taste for whiskey right now, but creators hope to someday expand its palate to everything from perfumes to poisons. The tongue is still in the experimental phase. Somewhere right now, there's a lollipop with a Tootsie Roll center, and it's just licking. And they're counting the licks. Everybody grab a spoon. We have quite a haul ahead of us. Boston Market has given away a ton of mac and cheese, if that's what you're into. And that's not just a cliche. One devoted fan of Boston Market will literally win a ton of their favorite sides.
That's a lot.
Including mac and cheese. The golden opportunity is connected to Boston Market's new rewards program. The first person to score 10,000 points will be the lucky winner of the big dish, which could also be sweet corn, mashed potatoes, or sweet potatoes if you're not into the mac. Whoever wins can treat it like the lottery. Either play the long game and get your side in manageable portions, or the whole shebang in a tub big enough to swim in.
Okay, that's a bit much.
Please pick the tub big enough to swim in. Hurricane Dorian has battered the East Coast, which is why one Jacksonville, Florida man is protecting his smart car by parking it in his kitchen. He says he's doing it out of fear the small vehicle might blow away. And looking at some of the video I've seen from the Bahamas, it's probably not that bad of an idea.
It might have been a smart idea.
He said saying that the kitchen felt like the safest place for it. So he just kind of pulled it on in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? That's a big kitchen.
And how lucky is he that he's got French doors in his kitchen?
To be able to drive it in.
To be able to drive it in.
I got a feeling he's been thinking about doing that for a long time.
Right?
He's like, yes, got an excuse.
How can you argue with that?
Right.
Remember the show Vegas and Dan Tana? He lived in like a warehouse and he would pull his car in. And I thought, well, that's the coolest thing ever.
Cool.
But then you just pulled your car into your house.
Right.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fumes
All right,
everywhere.
there you go. That's your. Who's the winner?